Our forecast is partly sunny. Hi everyone, I'm Jacob, I'm the CowHatLibrarian, and I stumbled onto this one at my local public library on their new bookshelf, and it is The Cloud That Stuck by Krossing and illustrated by Dorothy Leung. As our story starts, a child is going about their daily business when the wind blows in and a cloud shows up. And the cloud sort of sticks to the child, no matter what they do. They walk through a sunny day and there's still a cloud. She bikes as fast as she can and there's still a cloud. She has her dad try to pull it off, but the cloud is still there. And this child goes through a few different things where the cloud just gets in the way and blocks out the sun and makes life harder than it needs to be. But with the help of a few people, her dad, her teacher, and her friends, sometimes life could be pretty typical, even with the cloud there. And once in a while, a hole would appear in the cloud, allowing things like rainbows to appear, even though the child knows that the cloud is there to stay. And that's the end of the book. Now, on first reading, I started reading the book and it seemed to me like it was a story about grief. The idea that you have a loss, you have particularly a family member die, and it's a cloud that sticks with you for quite some time, and it affects you on the playground and in school, and your parents and teachers do their best to try to pull it away from you, and you're still stuck with that grief. And I think the story does work for that level. But then I read the author note at the back of the book, where Krossing makes it clear that this book is for people who experience challenges beyond their control. And she talks about it in the context of mental illness. And so I reread the book in that vein, and I certainly see what she's getting at and how she chose to approach it this way. And admittedly, the events of the book definitely fit her description of what it was written for much, much better than my first impression. Now, is it effective at it? Yes, it is. And this would be a really, really good way to talk to a kid when they're experiencing something beyond their control, whether it's an illness or an injury or other thing. It tells kids that this thing is going to stick with you, and you're going to be known for it, and it's going to be with you for a long time to come, but it doesn't mean you have to stop doing everything. There are adaptations you can use. There are different ways of thinking about it. There are things you can still enjoy and be happy about and have fun with, even though you have this cloud that will not go away. And ultimately, I think that's a pretty good message. And I commented this about some other book I read recently, and the name is escaping me right now. I like that this book didn't frame it as, well, you can still be useful to someone. No, they're saying you can still enjoy life. You can take pleasure in things. You can have fun. It's not about you being able to feed the capitalist machine. The text of the book is good. It's written in short, matter-of-fact sentences. Tansy's cloud kept showering. She walked it around the garden each day to keep the seeds watered. That sort of dialogue. And for the most part, one or two words aside, it's fairly friendly to early readers. There are a few longer words, but not a lot of complicated ones. minus one instance of the word blustering, which might put a smile on Winnie the Pooh fans' faces, but may also cause problems for brand new readers. I like the illustrations. I like the style with the big blocks of color and no thick lines around the edges of characters and such. I especially like the facial expressions, particularly when Tansy's dad is trying to tug the cloud away. You can see the effort in his face and how hard he's trying to pull that cloud away from his daughter. It's wonderful. So I liked it. I recommend it. Go borrow it from your public library. Well, I'm on that topic. If you use and appreciate the services offered by your public library, why not take just 1 minute and tell the powers that be exactly that? Tell your mayor, tell a council member, tell your MP or MLA that you use and appreciate the services offered by your public library. We're at a time where some public libraries are having trouble finding sustainable funding to continue improving the materials, programs, and services they offer. And a few good words in the right ears might make a world of difference. Now, if by some chance you're a library staff member, don't forget, watching my videos counts as professional development time. With that, thank you for listening to my downpour of words about how much I enjoyed this book. By all means, please like, please subscribe, and please check back to see what else I have to talk about from the CowHat Library. Thank you. Bye now.